Hi, welcome to Grandpa Can Cook. Today we're going to be cooking up some scones. They're really delicious. We're going to be doing a lemonade scone. We normally eat them with a little bit of butter and jam on them, or even better, a little bit of whipped cream and jam. These are delicious, but it's a simple little recipe. Just take your dry ingredients, some self-rising flour, a pinch of salt, and a little baking powder. Sift them all into a bowl. Okay, just give it a little shake up there. Now we're done with the boring or the dry ingredients, and we're going to add the liquid ingredients into the mix. A cup of whipping cream and a cup of lemonade. For those in America, when I say lemonade, I'm talking about a drink similar to 7-Up. So anyway, you're going to add those ingredients, you're going to mix it in to the dry ingredients, and you're going to form a really kind of a wet, mushy dough. Stir it in the bowl for a while, then you're going to scrape it out onto a powdered surface to just lightly knead, just so it comes together. You might have to add some more flour to your hands till you're able to either roll it out or pat it out into some sort of rectangle shape. Maybe say 2 to 2.5 centimeters, 3/4 to an inch. And then use a scone cutter, or I use a glass, and cut them out. Now, once you cut out all you can do, mush the dough back together, pat it out, spread it out again, and cut more out. And then do it again and cut more out until you don't have enough left to cut any out. As we're cutting them, putting them onto a baking tray, I like to line mine with baking paper just because it makes the cleanup easier and nothing gets stuck. Beautiful. Okay, now you can dust them with a little flour on top if you'd like, and then put them in your preheated oven. Let them bake for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until they're nicely browned on top and you're just drooling when you look at them. After they come out of the oven, you're going to want to let them cool a bit, bring them down to about room temperature. Then you're just going to split them open with a knife, and then you come to that age-old controversy. What goes first? Is it the cream and then the jam, or is it the jam and then the cream? Well, we're set to try both methods here. We have one set up with the jam on the bottom and the other set up with cream on the bottom. So now we're going to finish them up. We'll put jam on top of the cream, and then we're going to put cream on top of the jam. Believe me, they both taste delicious. I don't think it matters. I'll tell you, no matter what order you use, the result is going to be delicious. This tastes really good. Scones reheat very well. Ideally, you would just heat them in the oven at the same temperature you cooked them at, or you could do them in the microwave. If you're just going to eat them the next day or two, you can just put them in some kind of protective covering and just keep them at room temperature. They'd be fine. If you're looking at eating them within 3 days or a week or something, you could, same thing, securely wrap them and put them in the fridge. You can freeze them for up to 3 months. Now, if you're just going to freeze them for a week or two, I just put them in a heavy-duty freezer bag or a good Tupperware. If I was going to freeze them longer than that, I'd individually wrap each scone in cling wrap or saran wrap, and then I put it inside a heavy-duty freezer bag.
Hey, hold on. You can't tell our American friends about these without telling them how to pronounce it.
Okay, you're right. The proper pronunciation rhymes with the word gone. So you would say scone. The other way, which is accepted, rhymes with tone. So you would say scone. Remember, if you ever have any questions, comments, or suggestions you'd like to leave for us, put them in the comment section below. Thank you again. Goodbye now. Let me know if you like the scone. Do you like it? Yeah, you like it, huh?